If you're not happy with the test, you have to reschedule it, do this process again, and it takes another 6 weeks here. So this is why I'm talking about that, hey, give the GRE exam as soon as possible, because यार और भी चीज़ें हैं, IELTS भी देना है, TOEFL भी देना है, SOP प्रिपेयर करना है, LOR के लिए रिक्वेस्ट करना है, फाइनेंसेस अरेंज करने हैं, यूनिवर्सिटी डिसाइड Welcome to another video, and in this video we'll be talking about when is the right time to give GRE exam. So June is ending, right? You only have July, August, September, October, November, 5 months to do all of the things such as SOP, your LOR, your IELTS, your TOEFL. This video is specifically for when you should give your GRE exam. When is the exact moment that you should be going like, hey, let me get the GRE exam and let me get a good score. So if you are interested in knowing the timeline and when is the right time to give the GRE exam, this video is for you. So let us start. Now before I talk about the exact date which you should give the GRE for, you should know a few things here. Number one thing is the deadline of your universities. So in a perfect world, you would be giving yourself at least 4 to 6 months of preparing for the GRE exam, and many of us give 1 to 2 months and get a good score. So always know the deadlines of your universities beforehand, booking the GRE test date, and which is the main motive of our video. But I wanted to lay down some prerequisites here, and always know the dates of your universities. For example, if the deadline is in December, give the GRE by October end at least, because if you do not get a good score, you also have another chance of retaking the test and getting a good score. The last prerequisite is always know your window of opportunity and always have the time, resources and energy, because GRE is a marathon. It is not a one-day race. You will need a lot of time, a lot of resources, a lot of energy to go into the exam. And by window of opportunity, I mean that for example, the university has 2 deadlines, right? If you are not able to apply for the first deadline, your window of opportunity is the second deadline. So it is not mandatory to apply in the first deadline because there are equal number of spaces. Do check it out with the university, but your window, basically you have to decide what your window is, because the universities which you may be applying to may only have 1 deadline, and then you don't have a window. So you have to like accelerate your preparation there. These were the prerequisites. Now let us talk about when should you give the GRE. So it is a very vast question here. Let me take an example. If you are a college student who is in the 2nd and 3rd year, you have a lot of time. I tell you that you can give 6 to 8 months for the preparation of GRE. Chill, relax and prepare. If you are in the final year of the like your college, and if you are applying for the fall 21 intake, you should give the GRE by I think October or November at least. And if you are a working professional, which is the 3rd category, you may not have a lot of time, so you only have weekends here. On weekends, I recommend you doing a lot of practice tests instead of preparing for the GRE, because if you are scoring well in the practice test, that gives you a huge boost that hey, I can solve and I can also prepare for the GRE in a limited amount of time. So for professionals, do give a practice test first and then prepare. Now let us talk about if you are going for the spring intake here. For example, you are going to the spring 22 intake, so it is high time you give the GRE in June, July or August. Do not go later than that, because your spring intake starts in January and you do not have a lot of time here. So always try to give the GRE, no matter what your score is, to give the GRE. And if you are not scoring well in practice tests, give yourself a couple of weeks more, prepare well and then give the GRE, but don't delay it more than August. Next question is, if I am going for the fall 22, when should I be giving the GRE exam? So let us do a timeline here. I also made a timeline video of the fall 22. Do check it out. In that video, I basically talked to you about what are the basic timelines and how should you divide your IELTS, GRE, SOP, LOR, all of these things in the timeline. And basically, if you are going for the fall 22 intake, you have till October and November to give the GRE exam, but I highly recommend that you give the exam as early as possible, because focus on the other main aspects of your application, such as statement of purpose, your letter of recommendations, IELTS and TOEFL scores. So there is a lot to do here. Also you have to manage your finances here. So the better you tick off GRE from your list, the early you tick off GRE from your list, the better it is. So now let us take some FAQs here. Like a lot of people ask that what if I'm not able to get my preferred city center or preferred date. So it is a huge problem, because if you're not able to get your preferred date and center and you go for rescheduling, you have to pay $50 at least for rescheduling, and if you do it within 3 days, you have to pay $190 for only the rescheduling part. So many of times, like for example during COVID, a lot of dates are not available. So it is always advisable to like book your preparation in advance. And like for example you think that, hey, I will need 3 months of preparation here. Today is June, so June, July and August. I will be booking dates in September. Go ahead and book the dates, because in COVID times the dates are not like sure if you'll be getting the date, so book in advance. Another question which I myself asked, that will the GRE exam be easy if I give it at the end of the month? So it is absolutely false here, because the GRE exam is an adaptive exams. You do well in the first 2 sections, the next 2 sections will be tough. You do not do well, the next 2 sections will be easy. So it is adaptive on your performance at real time. There is no such thing that if I give the GRE exam at the end of the month or on certain weekdays or weekends, it will be easy. So it is absolutely false. Lastly, let us talk about why I am saying ki yaar GRE exam jaldi do. This is basically, let us do the math here. You get the GRE exam, your verbal and quant scores are displayed on the screen, but your AWS scores or the official score will be available in your ETS account 2 weeks after that. So 2 weeks are gone here. Then you will be sending to the ETS, which like probably takes 3 days to 3 weeks here, because in COVID times it is taking much more than that. So let us take it 3 weeks here. 6 weeks. 6 weeks is only after you have given the test. If you are not happy with the test, you have to reschedule it, do this process again, and it takes another 6 weeks here. So this is why I'm talking about that, hey, give the GRE exam as soon as possible, because यार और भी चीज़ें हैं, IELTS भी देना है, TOEFL भी देना है, SOP प्रिपेयर करना है, LOR के लिए रिक्वेस्ट करना है, फाइनेंसेस अरेंज करने हैं, यूनिवर्सिटी डिसाइड करनी है, यूनिवर्सिटी में अप्लाई करना है, बहुत सारी चीज़ें हैं. So this is for the video guys, and I hope you like the video and you get a very good understanding कि यार GRE कब देना चाहिए, when is the right time to take the GRE exam, what are the myths and misconceptions related to the GRE exam. So if you like the video, do give it a like, and if you like reading, you can read my blog about this, which is available on my website rsmblogs.com, and do subscribe the channel if you like the content. And yeah, इस वीडियो के लिए इतना ही, मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में.
So you wanna be my enemy? You should've known I'd never kiss the rain. Ice runs in